Sagittarius, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome to general collective reading for you. I'll start off with some tea leaves. So let's see what messages we have for you. Wall. Misunderstanding. So is this you misunderstanding something or somebody else? Now with a wall, it's kind of like there could be a wall between you and somebody else, or this could be a wall like in your mind where you don't, you're seeing like a limitation, you're feeling like there's a limitation there that you can't get past. We have a timing card for August. Today's, well, this reading's 31st of August, last day of the month. So something could be happening literally today, or something has happened very recently this month. Well, this could be a timing card for like the next year upcoming. We have Ant, work, achievement, success. So this is in the center of your spread, so this is nice. I really want to figure out what this misunderstanding is. And we have Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Shooting straight is what I get from that too. So keep on keeping on. And let's get one more. Okay. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Okay, nice. So feels like you've got your spirit guides around you, protecting you. Even with your spirit guides, if you're not doing the right thing, you can avoid having that protection. So I think you're on track in more ways than one. And this is putting you in line for your success. So let's get into the tarot now. See about where you were up to in your story. Expand on this. So in the Knight of Cups in reverse. The World in reverse. The Five of Cups. The Emperor in reverse. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. So Knight of Cups in reverse. This is on a misunderstanding. You may have had a misunderstanding with the Knight of Cups in reverse, or they have misunderstood you, because the Knight of Cups in reverse is, he's in reverse, not you. And we have a Knight of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So my first feeling is that you've had dealings with a Knight of Wands in reverse who came in to play games, take advantage of you, spin a bunch of lies and stories to get their own way. And you may have gone and sort of had dealings with the Knight of Cups in reverse, and they're in reverse for a reason. They're not in a good way, but they're not as toxic as this Knight of Wands in reverse. However, you've just seen a similar pattern, or you've gone and I feel like people are getting you wrong. Like you've got these new really strong, clear boundaries, and I'm feeling like what I'm hearing is somebody taking your kindness for weakness. Like just because you can meet somebody and be friendly and be kind and have a chat, all of a sudden they think that means that you're flirting with them, or that they've got an opportunity to come in and hook up. And that is so infuriating and frustrating when anybody, just for any normal reason, just to be kind or nice or normal and conversational with somebody, all of a sudden, because their motives and intentions are what they are, they try to convince you that you were flirting with them, or you led them on, or you gave them like as if you were giving them signs or something that there was an opportunity for them to come in and I feel like you're past that whole bullshit riffraff, men. Like, look here, and like Knight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Like, these guys just think that they can just come in and like play you, and just because you're friendly with them and you don't like give them the cold shoulder from the start, they then turn around and accuse you as if you were feeling the same way and playing the same game, but it's not the case. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Eight of Pentacles. So this is kind of weird, because this is like somebody's working really hard at something, masterful at their craft, but at the same time they're not seeing any growth, they're going backwards. So you could be going forwards in one area of your life, but you feel like you've gone backwards in another area, or you're working damn hard to get rebuilt back up on something because you previously had gone backwards, possibly because of a Knight of Wands. So that's good to just get back solid. You've got the Eight of Cups, you've walked away from all that past crap, these past people, those game players. And we have the Ace of Pentacles here for you. So new financial opportunities coming in, new start, new ideas. Ace of Wands, new passionate beginning as well. But Seven of Cups in reverse, which is like you're not seeing many other choices or options, or you're getting rid of all these other choices and options because you're clear on your path, you're clear which way you want to go, you're clear what your passion is and how to make money out of it, or how to turn what you enjoy into a money making opportunity, or just putting these two together. Well, these could be separate, I'm just feeling that together, but these could be separate. You could have new hobbies, new interests, new passions coming into your life with the Ace of Wands, but you also got new financial opportunities, new investments, new job opportunities, new contracts, that sort of thing also coming in. And you're walking away from everything, disconnecting from everything that doesn't work for you anymore, like emotionally disconnecting from everything else. So it's like out with the old and with the new here. And working really hard at building towards your goals. I feel like somebody's trying to make back what they lost in the past, like making up for lost time, and just getting really determined and dedicated to what that is, to building that nest egg, to reaching a goal. We have the World in reverse, and right under the August timing card. So this is like somebody's been repeating the same cycles. You restarted a similar cycle, like another cycle in August, or you need to complete the old cycle to start the new cycle. There could have been some travel plans cancelled, not a really great time to travel during the retrograde anyway. I feel like this was the month for you to stop repeating those old cycles. Like, you're looking at the clock, you're looking at the calendar and going like, I can't just have my life continually go nowhere. Whether that be in business and love, or in many areas of your life, you're you're sick of ending up in the same spot, and you're doing something about it with these firm boundaries, with these knights in reverse. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords in the Death card in reverse. You may have had a misunderstanding with the Knight of Cups in reverse, but you've given them another chance. Page of Wands, like you're speaking again, but Seven of Swords here, they are sneaky and manipulative and deceptive, and they're going to take more from you than they give back. The Death card in reverse, it's like something that was going to end, or maybe it did end, but now it's repeating this cycle again. We have the Five of Cups, stuck in the past, depressed, worried about what you have lost that you no longer have. But this is under your work achievement success, so you may have had some failures or some misfortunes in the past, and you're thinking about if you had done things differently, or if you hadn't trusted the wrong people, where you would be right now in life. But you know, it's good to look at what you can take from that, so you don't repeat those patterns and those misfortunes. But it feels like there's a pattern repeating here in your love life, which impacts you in your work and business life. With the Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So this is like thinking about the choices that you made that didn't go the right way, the wrong choices, the wrong options, choosing the wrong paths in the past. King of Pentacles in the upright, King of Cups in the reverse, and the Chariot to the Tower. So there was a path that you took that wasn't quite right. No, well, it wasn't quite right. It wasn't right. Clearly wasn't right. There's two men here. There's King of Pentacles in the upright and the King of Cups in reverse. And you took this direction, and it led to a Tower moment. Somebody took this direction. Somebody, whether it was you or somebody in your life, somebody you're dealing with, came to like a dramatic halt, an ending. Could have been an ending, but a surprise turn of events. Something came crashing down, and this King of Pentacles and King of Cups in reverse had something to do with it. And you were on path to a victory. You were full steam ahead when this Tower hit. So I feel like you had this success, and you were like building and building and going in this great direction, and then something happened and it all fell down. And there was a decision that was made here that was not right. Now this King of Pentacles is in the upright, and I feel like this may be somebody you want to reconcile with. This King of Cups is in reverse, so I don't know how these two people are related. But as we move along in your reading, the Emperor is in reverse. But it's also underneath you being on the right path for some aspect of your life. So you could be leaving this Emperor in reverse in your dust. Because you're on path to rebuild towards this Ten of Pentacles. You may have seen this Emperor as somebody who had this Ten of Pentacles, or you could have this together with this Emperor. The Star card at the bottom of the deck, and you could be dealing with an Aries or Aries energy. The Star card in reverse. This is you know, public acclaim, looking good, very, you know, a lot of eyes on you, a lot of attention. Feel like this Emperor was portraying themselves this way, like they had all the money, they had all the fame and fortune and all the admiration, and you know, they were noticed by a lot of people. They might have done something online or had a huge following, but in reality we've got the Five of Pentacles now and Queen of Swords. It's like you got to the truth of the matter, and the truth of the matter was everything was on credit, and they were not in the upright position, and financially they were quite broke or teetering on broke, which is why they're in reverse too, apart from all the way that this is like somebody who's fallen from grace. And the Ten of Swords in reverse, so it's sort of like, to me, this is like somebody stabbed themselves in the back, like they betrayed themselves, like it wasn't done to them, they did it to themselves. But then betrayal can be projected, can be like, oh, if this person didn't do that and those circumstances didn't be created from those actions from those people, then I wouldn't be here. But as easily as you can spin that long tail of how you got betrayed, you could spin it in a way of how you can be responsible for allowing certain things to go the way they did without putting your foot down and saying, this is against my morality, this is against my rules for how I live my life. But you're protected against from negative forces. So maybe somebody tried to betray you and you saw it coming, or your spirit guides got around you and stopped this from happening. You saw the truth in time, and you were given like that nudge by your spirit guides, that thought that popped into your mind that you didn't know where it came from. It was your spirit guides giving you the tip, the heads up. If something was being said behind your back, that intentions weren't pure, that something was going to turn around and fail, like it was. I feel like this Emperor in reverse is trying to keep up appearances with the Star and the Ten of Pentacles. They're trying to keep up this public perception that they have got money and they are trying to look good to the public, but they're actually upside down. What's the Ten of Swords in reverse? Clarify. The Ten of Swords. Four of Swords in reverse. It's like somebody's trying to think about how they get themselves out of the mess that they've built. Like this is somebody you're dealing with, this Emperor in reverse. And because they put their best face forward and they've got this whole public perception they're trying to keep up, it's like if you get to know them a bit more, how do they turn around and give you the truth of the situation, that they're actually not doing good at all, like their expenses outweigh their income? How do they now tell the truth when they're kind of projecting with their ego a life that's a lie? Trying to avoid negative gossip, look good to people with their friends. We got the Three of Cups in reverse there, and then Five of Wands and the Sun. Like there's all this inner conflict, and maybe also behind the scenes there's a lot of conflict going on with this person. but they're trying to, but they put on this like happy face, like life is so good, I'm living the dream. Or this could be you. Flip it, reverse it. Just take what resonates. But this is and you know, some people have a career where they have to do that, and it's inauthentic. But say you were a real estate agent and you're not doing good, you're kind of like tinkering on being broke, but you have to portray yourself to the public, you have to put on that image. That's what I mean. Or anybody really in sales positions for a living, they have to put on the image that they are successful, so that people do see them as an expert and do listen to them. You're not going to go with somebody who's unsuccessful in their own business, and yet how do they dig themselves out of a hole if they don't keep up that perception? So it's quite a heavy load to carry, to put on that brave face to the world. But then, you know, it's kind of like a fake it till you make it attitude, which sometimes is like a positive mindset, but I don't feel like that's the case here. I feel like somebody's hiding and covering up. We've got the 8 of Wands with this Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like he's coming really fast, or he's trying to move a relationship along really fast, which is concerning. Like, what's the hurry? It's like he's trying to lock something in quickly. Like, lock in your commitment to them. And somehow this has created a misunderstanding. It might not just be that, but he's certainly trying to move at a fast pace with you. And I don't feel like he's really actually got a lot to offer. And so perhaps that's trying to lock it in before you figure out that it's not right for you at all. The World to the 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Somebody does not know what direction to take in life. To stop repeating these cycles, like they can't see their way out of it. They can't see the future differently to how it is now. It's like they're not getting that perspective. They're not getting that broader view of their life and their whole world and everything included in it, so as not to repeat these cycles. You really need to be able to like look objectively at your life, and somebody can't do that right now. It's like they're caught up in it too much to be able to take a step back. So it might be with taking some time out and getting into that hermit mode and getting some perspective, maybe getting away from what's familiar, what's always been around you, to clear your head and put that all together. What's the 5 of Cups? Clarify 5 of Cups. Yeah, exactly the same. The 2 of Wands. Well, not exactly the same, but yeah, somebody's like going backwards here, or at least feeling like they're going backwards, because if you keep looking at the past, you're looking in the rear view mirror. It's going to feel like you're going backwards. You're looking at what you had and what you've lost, and what's not there anymore, rather than what you've gained. Looking backwards constantly, other than to have learnt the lesson so that you don't repeat it. Living in the past is going to have you go backwards. Focusing, giving it that much focus and that much attention will do that. So let's get a Moonology card for you. I don't even see Sagittarius. I don't even see you out here other than in like these aspects of life, but this is just, what's out here is what you're dealing with and who's in your life and who you're dealing with, but not you, not your energy. So you may be pulling back your energy, keeping it to yourself, which is a good thing too. So as not to put these swords in your own back as well. Nothing is set in stone yet, mutable moon. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even. That's something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone yet. Attuned to the moon, I know that the best will unfold for me. Additional meanings for this card: you're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. In astrology, there are three so-called quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in a situation. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests there's the opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream. I think that was perfect for your reading, Sagittarius. Like, nothing set in stone. You're still formulating your direction, where you're going, what you're doing. Which is good. Giving yourself some time to work it out. Get one more card. One more oracle card for you. This one's from the Native Spirit Oracle deck. Peace pipe. Heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. You bring peace to the world. In native traditions, sharing a peace pipe filled with sacred tobacco and herbs was a way of finding common ground and dropping discord. It was a respite in order to calmly assess the situation and find a peaceful resolve. There are times to drop everything and leave. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there is a wound inside you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive another. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now. You don't need to forgive the act, but there's power in forgiving the person. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. This is the time to do it. Write down the answer to these questions. If there was an area of my life to which I need to bring peace, what might it be? What's the first step that I need to take toward resolving a rift between another or a feeling unfinished regarding a person or situation? Then take action. So somebody may need to heal some relationships here. Just heal them in that, like, forgive them and let them go, so that they're not hanging on to your energy, so that you're not still stuck in it and stuck in this Five of Cups, in that past energy, that grievance. And sometimes, forgiving somebody isn't forgiving what they did in a deliberate way. It's just, forgiving the fact that, kind of feel sorry for them, that they're clueless. There's some letting go to do here, Sagittarius. Some past work to be done, and this will keep moving you forward without dragging that baggage behind you. Otherwise, these cycles will continue to repeat with the World in reverse, and you won't be making any progress. You'll start feeling like you're going backwards. But also stop comparing yourself to past times when you were doing well, because life is all about its ups and downs, and just because you've been down before and just because you've been up before doesn't mean you've been there, done that, because it's all relative to where you are at this point in your life. So anyway, alright, so Sagittarius, this is your reading, and I hope it resonated and you got something out of it. And if you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Help this channel to grow. It would also really help if you put an emoji or any comment in the comment section below the video. If you do, you'll go into the draw to win a free tarot deck. The winner's announced at the end of the month on the community page, so today's the last day of the month to get into the draw for August. And I'll be back in a couple of days with another reading for you, so stay tuned. Make sure you have your notification bell switched on, and until next time, bye for now.